It should just be called dumb shit, because this is the majority of what it's going to be. Hi, so a few weeks back, my friend James from the Cartoons Ranty video introduced me to a YouTuber I'd already kind of heard of. I'd seen in other people's gaming videos, but I'd never sort of watched their channel, called Minilad. Got hit by a car yesterday, so get well soon, Minilad. He does a series called Thoughts with Mini. Basically, he just kind of opens up his brain and goes, bleh. Which is kind of what I hope to do in this series. It's not quite plagiarism, it's just sort of, it was something I already kind of wanted to talk about, like just like random stories from my childhood, random beliefs that I held, random shit that's happened to me, random shit that still happens to me. You know, my life's a bit weird, my brain's a bit weird. So yeah, it's not plagiarism, please don't hate me. I'm not stealing people's ideas, but I kind of am. So I've got a little note, I'll keep updating it as and when I get more stuff, I'll do a video, just like how many of that does it. So, when I was a kid, I looked to like my grandparents and like other old people. Obviously, old people get wrinkles. My brain made sense of that by saying, hey, when I screw up my face like this, it's probably mad wrinkles around here, I get wrinkles. And so surely the wrinkles that you get all the time in old age are just all of the wrinkles you've made with your face throughout the course of your life. And that made sense to me. I think the best part about this story is my brain then went, hey, let's make all of the weird fucking faces we can make so that we get all of the weird wrinkles when we're older, because that's smart. The other belief that I've already got written down is quite an embarrassing one, not in terms of the belief itself, because as a child your brain does stupid shit, that's kind of the point, but just how long this one lasts, which shows how dumb my brain is. I was just sat there like, oh shit. Do I have a ball or do I have a ball? So I have no balls. Wait. So this is like the most ball-ish object I have apparently. Yeah. My belief was, I'd heard that the Earth was like moving at like an incredible speed, like thousands of kilometers an hour or whatever the fuck it is, because I don't do physics. I knew that the Earth was like fucking huge, but I didn't really take that into account in my brain. I also knew the Earth had an axis, but again, my brain kind of ignored that fact. Rather than the Earth going each day, my brain went, why doesn't it just go all over the place? And this is literally, like, this is how I imagined the Earth to be, and this is why I was so amazed that gravity kept us all in place all the time. And then secondary school happened, and I just went, oh shit, this is awkward. That's why I don't do science. Some of the stories that I have I need to check, like with friends or family members, if they're cool with me going online, so like, I can't necessarily talk about all of them. I volunteered in a charity shop. Now I had to do it for about 6 months. I ended up staying for about 15 months. It's a normal charity shop, you know, sells furniture, sells CDs, sells clothes, lots of clothes, other assorted bits. My job was somewhere between sorting through donations in the back and going around half-pricing old clothes that had been there for however many weeks. It's one of the reasons that I got with my assistant manager so well, is because she was there full time, she had to work there, she had to do all of this stuff, and so it was kind of a drag. Whereas then I'd show up for 2 hours on a Saturday morning and provide entertainment essentially. We'd just chat or we'd have a laugh, you know. I remember breaking coat hangers, having sword fights and shit like that. Like, it was a lot of fun. And there was this one time where we had a magnetic dart set had been handed in. Rather than put it on sale, my assistant manager went, hey, let's put it on the wall and have some fun. So me, my assistant manager and 2 of the other people who volunteered there, we all sat there for a little while and we played some magnetic darts. Now, unfortunately, if the shop is like a rectangle, like in part of the shop there's like a pillar, and that's where we put the magnetic darts. So I'm standing here and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this good. And I throw the dart, and I don't just miss like points areas. I don't just miss the magnetic dart board. I miss the entire fucking pillar. Unfortunately, at this point, there is a customer walking through the store, as often happens, and the dart hits him in the fucking neck. There are a few times in my life where I literally just like not literally, but shat myself. This was one of them. And yeah, the guy gave the dart back and fucked off out of the store. But it did lead to the best leaving present ever. They even put a tag on it saying not for sale, so that they could give it to me when I left. Which was really nice. It's oh god, there goes one of the darts. I'm still in contact with obviously the assistant manager, so as when you're watching this one day, if you do, you don't have to, like, it's up to you, man. But if you are watching this, then cool, we'll catch up soon. I'm back home, I think, around Easter. If you're watching, obviously, thanks, it's really cool. If you're not, then fuck you, you're not going to see the video anyway. Well, that'll be about all for this time. Like, there's a lot of shit that I could talk about because, as I said, my brain is weird, my life is weird, lots of weird shit happens, but it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'll be back again with another one at some point. You obviously like, subscribe, stuff if you want. If you don't, then fair enough. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one or something.